BossMack in the atmosphere. Let me catch a good vibe for my people. Oh, kissing baby and shaking hands, man. Oh, I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the? I got to do out here, making it black open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RNS. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, indeed. Here to give you what you need with the speed. Real niggas always in the lead. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead. Hey, 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 hey. What's up with y'all out there? The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. May these words be reaching you in good spirits. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this fine morning. And if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you woke up on some crisp, clean sheets with the goose down pillow. And I hope when you went to your bathroom, it was spick and span, extra clean. No toothpaste splatter on the mirror over the vanity. No piss around the toilet. You understand me? I hope when you went to your kitchen, your refrigerator was packed with food. You know what I'm talking about? I hope you got your coffee, espresso, juice, whatever you need. I hope your pockets is packed with paper. Pockets packed with paper. Bills paid. You know what I'm talking about? I hope everything is good for you. I am not hating on you. I want you to be winning out there, man. I want the bitches in your life to be treating you good, doing what they supposed to do. You understand me? I hope everything is good for you. I'm thankful to be here once again. A BossMack is thankful. You understand me? Thankful. The Most High allowed the BossMack to be here one more again today, man. Thankful, man. Got on some clean clothes, you know what I'm talking about. Feeling comfortable. You know what I'm talking about. Feeling comfortable. You know what I mean? Beautiful day, man, you know. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. These nuts right there. What's up with it? Red Jet Shell, what the hell? Kinfolk and this motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let me see, man, right here, man. Come on, man. Shout out Justin here, man. My nigga Joe Blast right there. That's what's up, man. What was that? Mr. Fair Choice in this motherfucker. Mr. M. Yeah, man. Swineberg in here. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate everybody in here, man, because I know you could be looking at something else, man. Frankie up in here, man. Chalino Chalon Mitchell. I know that, man. I be fucking up, man. Chalon Mitchell in this motherfucker, man. Technobility in this motherfucker, man. Blessings, man. You know, it's an honor and a blessing to be here, man. You know, hey, you know the show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see, I got on some BossMack Streetwear right now today, the Extreme Pulchritude Extra. This is the extra. This is the extra premium joint right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Extra premium joint, man. You dig? Extra premium. You know what I'm saying? Can't front on that right here, man. Extra premium. Extra premium. Desert top. Desert top. You know what I'm talking about? Extra premium desert top. You know what I'm talking about? You know. We got, I think I got these on deck right now. Get your issue, man. If you order some BossMack Streetwear, it's on the way to you, man. I'm telling you, man, it's on the way to you. I got some orders coming out today, man. Just don't never fret that your issue is on the way. I promise. I'm telling you, I got you. Hit the like button for this game. And we also had a world famous bitch relax. You know, we got the offensive shit on deck. You know what I'm saying? We got the Compton's Righteous joints as rocked by G Weeder and Kendrick Lamar right there. We got them on deck too if you want to get the Compton's Righteous. That's when the BossMack had the rap group. You know what I'm saying? We got those on deck as well. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot of new shit coming out. I'm about to drop the augers too, just like YG is rocking right here, man. I'm gonna be releasing. I might release one today. I think I'm gonna release a white one today. You know, so you wanna stay tuned. I'm telling you, they coming, man. I got y'all, man. Hit the like button for this game. We put game on the shirt that make bitches wanna flirt, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I was just in the mall. What day was that? Yesterday? Got stopped in the mall again yesterday, man. You know. You know, a bitch was like, oh my God. I had on a bless that bitch joint, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh my God. Bless that bitch shirt yesterday, man, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Get your issue. You know what I mean? Get your ass out. Technobility. Corey Holcomb went in on Anton and his family. Lesson 1, never beef with a comedian. Niggas in the news. Niggas in the motherfucking nose. Yeah, I gotta give Corey Holcomb a W. Man. It's funny how that battle shifted. It shifted because like the initial feedback, my perception, you know, I feel like Anton won that in that moment, right? Of the show. He won, he got the W's in that moment, right? But then after the show, and he went on his platforms and he went back and was talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he would have beat the shit out of Corey Holcomb and all this different type of shit, and he was shaking and all this shit. I feel like that diminished the W. I feel like that diminished the W. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that diminished the W. All that shit he was talking, right? And then Corey Holcomb last night, man, the live numbers was just doubled. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like that in itself, the live numbers being doubled was a W. You know what I'm saying? He had 23,000 motherfuckers in it. Plenty money being donated. I was like, you know what? That's a W within itself. And then him noticing. And see, this is what I really loved about last night. Him speaking on him seeing what lie in Anton's bitch's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Corey Holcomb looked into the spirit of Anton Daniels' bitch. He looked into the spirit and he seen that he could steal a bitch. You know what I'm saying? When you it's a beautiful thing when you could look into a bitch be right there with her nigga, right? She right there with her nigga. And he looked into the eyes of, you see a bitch with her nigga, and you look into her eyes and you see that his bitch is choosing you. You see that. That is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Now, it's very tricky. Because if you in good relations with that nigga, you don't want to take his bitch. If you in good relations with that nigga, you don't want to take his bitch. Right? Sometimes it can be disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Like, case in point, just like Nipsey Hussle, when right before he was assassinated by Eric Holder, Eric Holder's bitch ran up on him and gave him a hug and took a picture with him. And Nip probably looked right into the bitch's spirit and was like, oh, wow, I could take the homie's bitch. But let me not do that. You know what I'm saying? But he still ended up getting assassinated. But you understand what I'm talking about? Now with Anton Daniels, now see, here's what you got. See, if I know Anton Daniels probably don't have no game, right? I know he probably don't have no game. Because you have to have wisdom. You have to be like, is this bitch really on my team or am I tricking? Sometimes you have to ask yourself that question. Is this bitch really on my team or am I tricking? You understand me? I'm bringing this bitch out here because I'm on the Corey Holcomb show. I'm going to fly a bitch out to LA with me. You know, me personally, if I'm doing if I'm on an excursion like that, I'm probably not bringing no bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not gonna bring a bitch just because I want to move light. I want to move light. I'm moving. I'm on militant type of timing. I'm not on no. This ain't no romantic escapade. Um, um, Showing off to a bitch. I'm on this show right here. No, I'm on me personally. But Anton brought his bitch. Now, Anton should have been smarter than that because, see, he should understand that he not on this. He might have paper. He might be a popping. He might be a popping podcast motherfucker, but you are not a famous comedian. You know what I'm saying? You taking your bitch into the presence of real niggas and famous comedian. That's very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Corey Holcomb recognizing that, your bitch is choosing. I can steal your bitch. Hit the like button. Mika was probably starstruck. She did not stand by Anton, so that was telling. Corey talked about his own daughter and baby mama. Nobody's off limits. Facts. Anton abhors game and the concept. That's very dangerous. His wife came out and said he trick off. Corey got the stimulus pack from Anton. Facts. I like how that bumped up Corey numbers, though. I like how Corey shut the fuck up for a week and let that build up. That was that shifted the energy. That shifted the energy for sure. Mika is one of his creators that is signed to him. Anton told her she was going to be on the show. Corey shut it down. Why you want to bring a bitch? Why you want to do that? Why you want to do that? That was very dangerous. That's sucker shit to me. I don't know. I don't know how he run his program. What's worse, going outside to catch a fade or say it again? You know what? No matter what, man, go outside, catch a fade, man. Like, you know, I feel like I personally feel like Corey should have went on and did that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because it's still Corey is still on home court. Corey knows the parking lot. Corey's surrounded by his people. He could have went outside and just, hey man. He could have went outside and gave him a 2-piece and a biscuit, and then came back on in. You know what I'm saying? And been like, all right, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? He could have went outside and gave him 2-piece and a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, also on further review, I feel like Corey could have structured his attack a little bit better on Anton. I mean, I feel like saying he kissed white people ass, I probably wouldn't have thought to say that. I probably wouldn't have been like, you kiss white people ass. I probably wouldn't have said that. I would have stuck to a basic I would have stuck to a basic conversation of, I saw you interview Fleece, and as a man, how you let Fleece call you cute? You understand me? Fleece was flirting with you, man. Why you let Fleece flirt with you like that? Fleece made you look like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an observance. You know, Fleece was playing with you. Why you let Fleece play with you like that? You see, there's nowhere for him to go. There's no, you know what I'm saying? What rebuttal do you have for that? That's an actual reality. Hit the like button. I appreciate that dollar. Nigga threw me $1. I appreciate that. Bringing Mika on the slick was him trying to show off. Mika is an unknown to Corey, so I don't know about breaking her. What would the talent have been? Talking. BossMack wants that answer badly. I mean, cause that's what niggas would ask me. If I had Fleece on my show and Fleece said that to me, if I didn't check Fleece right there, my whole section would be on my head. You know, my phone would probably start ringing. If I was live with Fleece and Fleece said I was cute and I didn't respond properly, man, my phone would have started blowing up. Niggas would be like, nigga, niggas would have been mystified. Niggas would have been tripping. Anton could have shut shit down if he would have said it again. Fleece Johnson angle was the way to go. Yeah, man. Demetrius Rousseau in the building. I mean, we sticking with. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I just feel like that was a salient, realistic fact that occurred. We saw that. We saw Fleece play with him. Like, you let Fleece say you was cute. You let Fleece say you was attractive. You should. I mean, as a man, you didn't shut that down. You know. And I don't know if I'd have said you kiss white people ass. I'd have probably said you act like you wish you was a white man type shit. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I don't know too much about Anton like that. I be saying Anton, but you know. I just know that Anton be having content. You know what I'm saying? But I don't never I mean, you know, I'll be watching it, but I don't watch it, if that makes any sense. I don't be listening to his, you know, it be basic type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I just always thought he had a bag because he always had Charleston on there and shit. Like Glasses said, niggas making content, not substance. He speaks against black people a lot. Yeah, man. Either way, man, I feel like Corey shifted the energy back to itself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure he saw deep into the bitch's spirit. Yeah, that shows bias on dialogue. Let me see. Phoenix smiles in this motherfucker. Tallahassee checking in. Theo G mentality. What's up with it? He's a definition of a dude who is lame, but since he got more money than people is around, he feels superior. Exactly. Exactly. It seems like people never heard Corey tell Anton. It seems like people never heard Corey tell Anton that he kisses the ass of white man. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, yeah. AD speaks against a lot of toxicity in the black culture, but speaking the elephants in the room. He tried to ambush Lucario in 1950 on his show before talking real slick. I stopped watching him after that. 1950 been going in on Anton. Shout out to Mr. 1950. 1950. 1950 did a whole fleece analysis. He just did a whole fleece analysis. that I'm just, you know, the fleece shit was just, man, you know. Hey, man. Hit the like button for this game. Anton and Corey had a phone conversation beforehand. Yeah, man. Well, you know, I don't know, man. Mr. Cart, why fear you are lame too? How much before they knew that the interview would go left? How much money will both of them make off their video? Hey man, yeah, they hey man, it might be a play. It could be a play. It could be a play. It's a lot of niggas running plays out here. Shit. It's a lot of niggas running plays. There's a lot of niggas running plays. Seti Nash and Go Van might be running the play. You know what I'm saying? With the Gucci Man robbery shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's a lot of motherfuckers running plays out here, man. Plays be working. Content plays be working. It could be. Could you imagine? Anton said it himself. They need to run it back on AD. If Anton was wise, Corey could have gotten him access to other levels. I think internet fools people into thinking they are bigger than they are. Yeah, Tariq went in on Anton, yeah. I don't know, man. It seemed like Corey don't like him, though. It really seemed like Corey was like, nigga, fuck that nigga. Mr. Bogart in this motherfucker. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like the W shifted back to Corey, and I feel like Anton gonna come out and say some shit today. I feel like he gonna come out and talk some type of shit today. It's amazing the type of wave this created, the type of wave of conversation this created. This really fed the YouTube streets, man. This really fed the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of division between real nigga thinking and square nigga thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of division, man. It's a lot of back and forth. It's amazing the level of back and forth conversation that's going on, man. The level of back and forth conversation is crazy, man. How much is going on, man? Niggas is really, man. It's a serious conversation. B in this motherfucker. Once he put his daughter and his wife on the screen and clowned them, I don't know if it's a content play. That's very disrespectful. I can almost guarantee that both Corey and Anton gonna bring in a bag off of this. Facts. It will be cool if they ran it back, though. It will be cool. I know Corey feeling better after last night. He like, ooh, that was a nigga. We doubled the stream last night. Yeah, we doubled some shit up. Last night. You know what I'm saying? What the nigga? We doubled some shit up. And you can't be mad at the double up. Now, when you say he put out his daughter situation, I missed that part right there. I didn't see that. You know, I didn't see that. Just like Aiden Ross versus the streets, there's a conflict. Yeah, man. Yeah. Aiden Ross ain't backing down either, man. I seen him. Aiden Ross was talking shit. Aiden Ross ain't scared. He pulling up on the bullshit. He pulling up on the bullshit. Aiden Ross ain't scared. Shout out Glasses Malone, man. Aiden Ross ain't scared, dog. He on that bullshit. The 720, this shit was disrespectful from the start. Anton came to ruin Corey. That was his own words. Damn. He called her ugly and showed a picture of what she looked like. He put the daughter on the screen for a second and clowned her. He put Anton's daughter on the screen or his own daughter? I don't know how that went. When the revenge of the nerds goes on, LA ain't the place to be playing with people. Yeah, it's definitely, hey, man. Yeah, man. I guess it was still a win for Anton, though, you know. It still was a win for Anton when he came out here. Oh, he put Anton's daughter on it? Oh, he disrespected his daughter. Oh, wow. Damn. Shout out to that. Ernest Hoffman. Damn. Damn. He showed Anton's daughter. He gonna respond. He gotta respond. He gotta respond. I wonder why he did that. Supreme Green Lawn Care. That's what's up, DC. What's happening? Supreme Green Lawn Care. That's what's up, man. Damn. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from in the United States. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Corey going hard in the paint. I ain't mad at that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hard in the paint. He said his daughter looked like Cool Mo D. Damn. Fort Lauderdale in the building. Cool Mo D. Damn. Corey going hard. But I still think Corey could have went outside and gave him a 2-piece and a biscuit, man. Shout out to the cat. Cat over here trying to look at her laying out with it. Look at that. Laying out. Straight bitch. He should have gave him 2-piece in the biscuit. Yeah. Just like the end when Corey was yelling, show the bitch when AD was leaving with Mika. I've been 5150 forever, but that's hater shit. Yeah. Gulf coasting in this motherfucker. That's what's up. Checking in from freezing ass DC. Is 16 degrees this morning. Damn. You gotta resort to attacking kids and women. You are desperate. Automatic L. That was weak. OKC in the building. Mika is married. Oh, okay. Okay. Damn. Damn, she married and he was calling her bitches. That's cold. That's a cold one. Hit the like button for this game. Corey might have been. He might have been kind of presumptuous there then if he thought the bitch was choosing. But bitches be married and be choosing. What's up, man? Bitches be choosing. Married bitches be choosing too. Shout out Joe Blast. I got let me see. This came in the other day. Let me see if I got this right here. I got to start this, man. I got to start on that today. That's what comedians do. Anton brought the women into the mix. When he addressed Darlene, the daughter was a low blow. Snowstorm on the way. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what? I be liking the cold weather sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I guess on some temporary shit, on some in and out type of shit, it probably would fuck with my imagination if I was dealing with it day in and day out for a couple months. It'd probably fuck me up, be grueling. But just to fly in and experience that shit right quick, I feel like, that shit cool to me, man. I don't know, man. I be on some bullshit. Hit the like button for this game. When does J. Cole's Fall Off album drop? I got to check that out. I thought it was out already. I ain't listened to it yet. But I did listen to A$AP Rocky's album. I kind of like A$AP Rocky. I kind of like A$AP Rocky's album. I kind of like the rollout on A$AP Rocky. BossMack, have you heard of a book called The Adonology, the Sacred Penadon of the Adonology Religion by King Adonis? The Book of Adonology. No, I ain't heard of that. The Book of Adonology. I'm going to check that out. Maybe appeared to be choosing, hoping he let her behind the desk before going. We buried under snow in Cleveland. Yeah, I copped that because you said it, bro. BossMack, have you heard of the Sacred Penadon of Adonology Religion by King Adonis? Yeah, I'm going to check that out. BossMack, how do you handle Valentine's Day when you have multiple women? Well, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you should have, hopefully you're not sneaky, you know what I'm saying? If you're not sneaky, it's known that you have multiple bitches. You always go with the number one, you know what I'm saying? You always go with number one. Pop out with number one. You dig? And side bitches, you know what I'm saying? Side bitches get the days around, you know what I mean? Yeah. But if you on some sneaky shit, you could always get it out the way by popping out in advance to avoid the crowdedness of I appreciate that $10. You can avoid the crowdedness of Valentine's Day. All the restaurants be packed up and booked up and shit. So, that weekend before, get a pop out. You know what I'm saying? If it's some concerts or some shit or whatever, get it in before. You know what I mean? You can always, if you're on some sneaky shit, you can always be like, I can't do nothing on Valentine's Day, but we're gonna pop out before and let it rock. But if your bitches know it's a main bitch and then it's side bitches, then you know you always pop out with main bitch. Always pop out with main bitch, and you know, pop out with main bitch. Pop out with main bitch. Hit the like button for this gang. Yeah. You gotta handle that like Bill Bellamy on how to be a player. Just finished that. Just finished that Justine. I can't find Juliet. You can order that online though. You can order that, I think, for sure. That book might not be selling a lot though, cause niggas can't read that shit. That shit too hard to read, man. That shit be hard as fuck to read, bro. They got that. Let me see. Yeah, they got that at Amazon right now. Yeah. Yeah, they got that at Amazon right now. Hardcover. You get the paperback for $16. Yeah, man. Let me see. Let me see right quick. Yeah, man. Hold up right quick. Let me see. Yeah, so you can get it at Amazon right there for $16 right now. You dig me? $80 for the hardcover. Oh shit. You know what I'm talking about? So you can get, they got it out there. Juliet, gangster book, bro. Hard reading. Hard reading. Yeah, the Republic is tricky too, bro. Bridgeport, Connecticut in a building. How to be a player. I'm gonna say this, man. I run with the hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? You got the main bitch and the 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? And so main bitch, you get the playing time on Valentine's Day. And a lot of times, man, I don't even, truth be told, man, me personally, man, I don't even be doing shit on Valentine's Day because it be too much shit going on. It be too crowded out there, man. I don't even get involved in that I don't even try to do that. You know what I'm saying? I pop out. You know. Now if it's a now I was actually thinking about like okay, like for instance, Valentine's Day this year, it's a sugar-free concert. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about I need to go and try to politic with sugar-free now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to go politic, see? So I'm automatically taken out of it. You know what I mean? And then if that wasn't happening, I probably, I saw a Jodeci concert that I kind of wanted to see, but then again, I don't feel like driving out that far to a casino. I don't feel like even driving out there. Hit the like button for this game. See, I don't even really be getting caught up in the Valentine shit, man, because I don't like, the restaurants be too crowded, man. It just be too much going on. You might as well go the Saturday before. You know what I'm saying? You might as well do all your Valentines the weekend before. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of niggas out there be getting pressure from their bitches. I don't even be feeling the pressure like that. I don't even be hit the like button for this game now. Yeah, man. Reading one of my favorite things to do other than dance. I haven't been to a good concert in years. I was kind of thinking about fucking with the Jodeci shit, but then again, I was like, man, them niggas, I don't know, man. Them niggas might be up there on some old shit, man, and I'd be mad that I drove way out there and shit, and then I'm gonna be too tired to drive back, so then I gotta get a room and shit, and you know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Then at the Blue Note, I think Aloe Black gonna be there on Valentine's Day, and I don't really like Aloe Black like that. You know what I'm saying? Aloe Black is cool, but I don't like Aloe Black like that. Hit the like button for this game. I have almost never went out on Valentine's Day. I've always gone out before the holiday. See, that's what I'm talking about. KC might be drunk. I'd rather go get it in before, I don't like going to crowded ass restaurants, man. You know what I'm saying? I like going to the restaurant when it ain't nobody there and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it's real relaxed. I don't like last night, I went to this Chinese restaurant. I did a review on it. It was a dope spot. A spot in Long Beach called Chin's. It was a dope spot. Very authentic, old Chinese restaurant. Bro, vibes in there, man. I done drove past this Chinese spot so many times. Ain't never went there. Went there last night, man. I was damn near the only motherfucker in there, man. I felt like, oh man. It was a good vibe, man. It was a good vibe. I felt like a boss. I felt like I was in a Sopranos episode like a couple times when Tony Soprano was eating in Vesuvios by himself. You know what I'm saying? Fine dining, nobody else in the restaurant, nigga in there by himself eating. with his boys at the door. I think it was the episode where Ralph had to apologize to him. And Tony was in there eating by himself. Hit the like button for this game. Boxing Plug Dave, what's up with it, bro? White people love Aloe Black. I ain't gonna lie, man. I hosted a show. I used to do a lot of hosting, like maybe 10 years ago. You know, I hosted a show with Marsha Ambrosius. I was the host. Marsha Ambrosius, Aloe Black. Who else was there? What's that bitch to be talking all that shit now? I forgot that. What? Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright was there. She was hella late. But I was, I'm up there, BossMack, bringing on the acts and shit. Aloe Black was in that shit. I don't know, man. Aloe Black had like a little weird attitude, man. I kind of rubbed me the wrong way, man. I kind of looked at him sideways ever since then. I was like, man, nigga, I'm just trying to host the show smooth, man. You ain't gotta be acting weird and shit. Hit the like button for this game. I don't know, man. That threw me off of Aloe Black, man, right there, man. I don't know, man. He acted weird, man. I was like, man, he weird. I don't know, man. Then Marsha Ambrosius was weird, and Jaguar Wright was weird. That whole show was weird. That was a weird show. All of that shit was weird. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, Aloe Black threw me off, man. He ended up having a hit record, though. Hit the like button for this game. All right, let me see. Another nigga in the news. Some of these artists are just weird. Maxwell is one of them. I heard some weird shit about Maxwell too, man. I heard some weird shit about him. But I guess like when you popping like that, it's easy to be weird, I need the dollars. I feel you, dog. No guarantees. That's what's up. He said, I need the dollars. Let me see. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. Monday, when I did the show Monday, I started off the show by appealing Monday I started off the show by making an appeal to the YNs, you know what I'm saying? To the YNs of LA, for Martin Luther King. The LA, the Martin Luther King parade in LA. I was hoping it wasn't no dramas. I last year, some of my peoples went out there, you know, and they a grandmama. And they got trampled in the chaos and shit, in the melees, chaos running, you know what I'm saying? They out there with kids, little kids, and, you know, the YNs went up. This year, you know, they doubled back. Martin Luther King Day. And this is what happened, you know what I'm saying? Live from Leimert Park, Los Angeles. I put something together for, you know, I put a little something together, you know what I'm saying? You know, this was a clip Ash Bash had, but she put her music on it, but I did an editing, you know.
Anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Run the slime niggas out of here. Oh, on them, Crips. Slime niggas out of here. Oh, they not still on them. Damn, homies. Oh, run the 30s. Hey, Taco, cuz. They can't stand. Oh, on them. Oh, on them.
On BG, we just whooped the crab niggas out. Dead homies, though. Yeah, though. On the regular. Yeah, on BG, we just got barking on the crab. Dead homies. The juggles.
YN Olympics.
Out here swabbing.
It's the YN Olympics. Wow.
Yeah, and all that though. Yeah, and all that though. Yeah, and all that though. Yeah, oh, DT though. Oh, blood, yeah. Oh, blood. Yeah, oh, blood.
Fashion, nigga.
Yeah, sorry.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over.
Hit the like button for this game. Apostrophe in the building. There's no saving these hard ERs. Apostrophe. It was the YN Olympics. I got that from Apostrophe. He said it's gonna be the YN Olympics. He was like, the taste of soul was old niggas. The taste of soul was old niggas. Hate to say it, but they're embarrassing themselves. Yeah. White people do the same shit on Columbus Day and Hispanics do it on Cinco de Mayo. I guess so, huh? My grandmother used to stay nearby there. Willie Lynch, yeah. Hey, man. I appreciate that, Miss Mac. Miss Mac Vision. I appreciate that. I like her name, Miss Mac Vision. That's a dope name right there. That's what's up, Miss Mac Vision. Yeah, man. It's some conspiracy theories out there about the YNs. They say the B team was united and came with a strategy, and I don't know, this may precipitate into a bigger conflict. The video in the mall, I could literally see the demons when they tried throwing that kid off the balcony. The YN Olympics, bro. I feel like I should have went out there. I should have went out there and got some up close footage, man. I should have. You know what I'm saying? I slept right through that though, man. You know what I'm saying? I slept right through that shit like a motherfucker. I was burnt, passed out like a motherfucker. Now here's another perspective right here. This is another nigga. This lets you know the mind state of niggas in there. Let me see right here. This is the mind state. Follow what this nigga say.
Okay, well look, this is why it's happy to be Martin Luther King.
Wait, what's your name?
Okay, my name is capital KG. This is why it's happy to be MLK Day today. For sure, for all the niggas in the hood hanging out.
Where we at?
We got every hood sold up. We in one main local hood that's every hood around.
Okay.
You feel me? So shout out to every black nigga, you feel me? And every black nigga holding it down for one. We in our section, every Asian nigga too. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You feel me? And one white boy. So I said, keep that shit 1,000 and shit. You feel me? Niggas is just out, you feel me, doing the basics, selling it up before any old niggas come by and try to, you feel me, park up before we do. If they park up, they just represent before or at hand if we ain't using it. So like I said, this is just the happiest moment to be in right now around this time though, bro. You feel me?
Okay.
Nothing too major. Anything else, you feel me? You just gotta catch niggas on the wave. You feel me? It ain't no location at time when this shit pop. You just came at the right time. You feel me? When niggas have something out. You feel me?
All right. And what do you think about what's happening in our city these days?
Nothing but niggas in our section trying to have things and selling things up. So when we do, it wasn't like you wasn't there that day. It happened when you didn't have nothing. That's it.
And would you say that Martin Luther King's dream came true?
I'm gonna say every black nigga dream came true, and make sure you keep a foot on them other niggas' neck that made sure that they was gonna try to make sure they kids get sent to college before you. Okay. That's all I can say. So shout out to every black nigga and every black female once again. You feel me? Shout out to that one platform too, doing this thing up top too. So that's all.
And can I ask, why don't you think Malcolm X got his own holiday?
Well, look, violence gonna always be a repercussion when you land on one side of the street. But when niggas come to conclusion, it's always about money. And in between hands, if situations show that you couldn't pay for it, then that's how it happens. Other than that, shout out to that nigga X too.
Okay. And do you have a message to the people of LA?
Yeah, keep your hand out my pocket.
Okay. And what do you want for the future of our city?
More money, and more gold, and ain't no other race touching nothing.
Okay.
Did y'all understand what that nigga said? What language is he speaking? advanced YN. He's advanced YN. That nigga said a whole bunch of nothing. Bad. Hey, imagine. Imagine trying to reason with a nigga. Imagine.
All right, thank you, brother.
Life is the red.
Let's go. What are they? What's happening? Man, what's happening? Oh, it's a fight?
Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Day.
Hey, what's up?
It was amazing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had to be there. You had to be there. I'm sick of niggas. I'm sick of you niggas putting your hood before your people and terrorizing your own kind. I hope Trump's in the military to clean this motherfucker up. He is speaking Niglish. This nigga sound like that nigga just got out of jail trying to school you on. Fuck out of here. He knew to say, get your hands out my pocket, though. He knew to say that. Let me see right quick. Let me see. Okay, right here. Let me see. Oh, shit. This right here, nigga. This right here, nigga. This the essence. This the essence right here. This the essence. Million YN fight. Wait a minute. This right here, man. This right here. Martin Luther King Day. Million white. Million white. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King Day parade, bro. On some real shit, I think the weed, food, and phones got niggas' brains fried to the point of no return. They genetically and spiritually gone. Hey, man. Yeah. I believe it's, I believe it cannot be, you see that mass of niggas right there, that mass of niggas running around? They was all raised by single bitches. You know what I'm saying? They was all raised by single bitches. And You know, it's wild, man. It's it's fucked up, bro. Black people, man, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't know what to say. I don't think it can get fixed. I don't think it can get fixed, man. I don't think it can get fixed. I don't think, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. You could tell they was looking forward to this day. All beef was scheduled to be handled at the parade. This gonna be a new LAYN tradition. It been this though. It been this. It's just gonna escalate. Matter of fact, this event might precipitate into a bigger war, because it's a lot of speculation that the B team was united. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of speculation that all the B team, all the blood neighborhoods worked together and came to punish the Crips. And the Crips is kind of fractured. They don't have the same type of unity because a lot of the Crip neighborhoods hate each other. So they was at a disadvantage. Because the B team was united. And I don't know if that's gonna cause some of these neighborhoods to reconsider their beefs and maybe team up. I don't know. The CIA won Black Beach. It ain't no sad. This is still going on in 2026. Yeah. Cause Big U gone. I put that narrative out there. I was discussing that narrative with a lot of people, and a lot of niggas feel like Big U didn't have that much power like that. There's a lot of niggas. I feel like Big U might have been able to keep a few niggas from getting chipped, saving niggas from robberies and getting their jewelry back in certain scenarios, but stopping the overall YN chaos, I don't think he really. The older you get, in these streets, man, it's just a mathematical impossibility. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's too difficult to control the YNs, man, because, even though the penitentiary is waiting for everybody and you're going to have to fall up under the politics when you get to prison, you ain't going to even be able to carry out the type of chaos that's going on these streets in the penitentiary. It's just niggas just can't control the YNs, man. It's a mathematical impossibility because as you get older, as gangsters get older, as niggas get older, and they travel through space and time, as niggas travel through space and time as gangsters. You know what I'm saying? The ability to continue to make large amounts of money and avoid going to prison and shit like that and getting felonies and shit is very, very, very difficult. So most OG niggas is got so many felonies that they can't participate in the activities no more. They gotta get a job, and then it's very difficult to get a job once you got all these felonies and niggas is old and been using, abusing drugs and controlled substances most of the time. So now niggas is a shadow of their former selves, and even if a nigga was a psychopath in his youth, a nigga could have been a full-scale psychopath from 18 to 30, right? But then when a nigga 40 and he ain't being a psychopath no more, the YNs is looking at him talking about, what have you done for me lately? You was a psychopath 20 years ago. Yeah, even though you got 30, 40 bodies, I mean, I really can't tell. So why I gotta listen to you? And you not rich. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga ain't, if you ain't as an OG, if you not wealthy and a psychopath, niggas ain't gonna listen. Niggas, you gotta be a wealthy psychopath. Oh, niggas ain't listening. You gotta have chips some. You gotta be damn near trying to be acting like Big U, how Big U was doing it. You gotta have chipped 2 or 3 motherfuckers last week, you know. For them to be like, okay, we respect you. I call a spade a spade. It's their parents and elders' fault. This the generation that they was trying to be. This the generation that they was trying to be their kids' friend instead of whooping their ass. It backfired. A lot of these motherfuckers is raised by bitches though, apostrophe, man. If all the niggas is dead and in prison, or you know, or a shadow of his former self, and you got raised by a bitch. If most of these niggas is raised by bitches, you know what I'm saying? And you know when these niggas, I can always tell when a nigga raised by a bitch, because niggas don't have no control over their emotions. Niggas don't have no... You seen all them YNs out there. Ain't no control over their emotions. Your mom's just was a ratchet bitch from the set. Hey, man. Pops was an OG nigga from whatever hood, you know, was in prison the whole time. Nigga get out of prison, man. The son is a YN getting started, wanting his stripes. You know what I'm saying? Hearing the story. Your pops was a psychopath for the set. Now he gotta try to, you know what I'm saying? The YN be moms, the YN be the man of the house and shit. Moms can't even really have no niggas over there because the YN and kill him. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Vicious Psycho. Red Jet Shell, I appreciate that. That $10. Who else put on, sir? YLB, I appreciate that, dub. Black Beach, I'm finna start a 3-day water fast. How do I start? Do I meditate first? Hey, man, I just get started, bro. I just start. You know... I shouted out the super chats, bro. See, man, look. Just start. See, that's why, man. See, Me, man, I like I said, I be on the once a day eating, right? So I don't eat until after 4 o'clock every day. So it'd be easy for me to just be like, you know what, I'm not eating. And then, you know, wake up in the morning and one day has passed, right? Now, I'm going to tell you straight out. When you go the first full day without eating and you wake up in the morning and it has been 24 hours since you have not eaten, get you some morning prayers in. Morning prayers. Now, praying before you go to sleep and in the morning is always the thing, but the morning prayers when you fasting, to me they have more power. You know what I'm saying? And I myself, I like to be at the beach for some morning prayers. You know what I'm saying? And to me, they hit harder out there. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. No excuse. At a certain point, you know right from wrong. Make a choice to do wrong, daddy issues or not. Facts. 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 And you can look around you and and get examples of other men, but you know what, man? I'm gonna say this, man. Hey, man. I know this gonna sound crazy to motherfucker, man, but I feel like life for me was like 300. Like the movie 300. You know what I'm saying? It was like 300 for me. You know what I mean? A nigga stepped outside at age 7. I was outside on the block, and I realized that you could die out here. It's shit going on out here in these streets that I can't even explain to my moms. I can't even really talk about it. Well, I don't even know what to say. She can't help me. I'm squabbling. I'm having 3 and 4 squabbles a day. I'm getting jumped by motherfuckers. Everything is happening. Motherfuckers trying to rob you. All kind of shit is going on. It ain't even no time to tell. How can you even tell moms what's happening? You got to just get into the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And, hopefully you get some good, you could tap into some good male role models out here, man. But what I see is most of these YNs is, like I said, is raised by bitches. They don't have no control over their emotions. I feel like I was lucky that I got to see my grandfather and a couple of other individuals that were super stoic, real motherfuckers that had shit and check bitches. I'm just lucky I seen that. I'm just lucky I got to witness that. I think it's a lot of niggas that come up, they don't get to see no type of role model of nothing but the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas is just men in bitch bodies, coming up in the set, you know what I'm saying, following the leader, following stupid motherfuckers. And then I'm gonna say this. A lot of these neighborhoods be having like different characters. A lot of these neighborhoods got different characters, right? I've had a theory. I've had theories like, I feel like these neighborhoods out here, some are more evil than others. Some of these neighborhoods are more evil than others, right? And what I mean by that is like the number of evil niggas in that neighborhood outnumber the number of good niggas in that neighborhood. Because I believe there's such a thing as like, there's such a thing as like good gang banging and bad gang banging, right? And then I think when you come up in a neighborhood where it's a lot of good niggas, you see niggas taking care of their families and telling young niggas to do the right thing, trying to steer niggas away from gang banging, campaigning for niggas to go to school, championing the niggas to go to school, championing the niggas that's having success in academics and in sports, and or if they have some type of talent, they big up the talent, you know what I'm saying? And then in some of these neighborhoods where it's just treacherous, where it's the niggas just it's some of these neighborhoods are super treacherous. You got evil niggas that steer you away from sports and get you to go put in some work. Try to get you to go get your first unalive and then get out there and get your first unalive and then corrupting spirits and souls. It's some neighborhoods like that. I feel like where I'm from, where I grew up at, it's more good niggas than evil niggas. You know what I'm saying? And none of these places, it's super diabolical, treacherous shit happening in every section, right? But some more than others. Hit the like button. My G-Pops used to preach to me about the kumbaya black utopia shit. I had to let him know he ain't had to grow up after crack and banging was a thing. We have two different life paths. He finally understood. Yeah, man, I feel like when crack cocaine came out, I feel like the streets was different. The streets was different before crack. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the LA of the 70s was different. You know what I'm saying? It still was drugs, Sherm and motherfuckers was on powder, cocaine and shit like that, but it was a different atmosphere. When crack cocaine came out, I felt like there was a division in the population. There was a division between the people that was serving crack and the people that was using crack. You know what I'm saying? And, it seemed like people that became smokers became the slaves of people that sold crack. It seemed like niggas that sold crack enslaved motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And you could see, those effects, because people compromised themselves because of crack cocaine. I remember one of the salient features of crack cocaine, one of the most profound things that happened when crack cocaine came out, in the section that I noticed, that there was a lot of bad bitches. It was a lot of bad bitches, older bitches, the niggas always fascinated about fucking, right? Niggas was fascinated about these bitches. And then when crack cocaine came out, a lot of those bitches was fucking with crack. So that a lot of niggas start fucking those bitches using you know, they having crack on deck. Niggas was buying dope to get to these bitches to fuck. I remember niggas lining up at certain bitches' house. I remember niggas had the lines outside of certain bitches' house. I used to be fascinated by like niggas is lined up with they dope to fuck this bitch. And I just feel like it just, you know, I don't know, man. It seemed like a very evil thing. Now, you know, people make a choice to smoke dope. People choose, like, I'm gonna smoke dope. People choose. And then, you know, everybody make their choice, but it just seemed like such a diabolical thing. And then as dope, as crack emerged, like in 84, you know, the baller culture emerged more fully. You know, these niggas having money and balling, and then the slaves of those people, the people that smoked crack, and just was the emergence of the crackhead. And then when niggas just after the dope and emerged out here, and niggas sold up all the neighborhoods and it spread everywhere, then niggas start going to other states and taking it, the OT game, and taking the dope to other states and destroying the other communities. It's like niggas just destroy the community. Hit the like button for this game. I'm talking my age now in 86 over this weird shit as world. In 26 day, I'm taking my age. I'm taking in 86 over this weird ass world. I'm taking my age now in 86 over this weird ass world in 26 any day of the week. Right. This is we living in the side effects of all of that shit that happened back then. You know what I'm saying? We living in the side effects. I feel like all the, you know what's a funny thing, man? I feel like all the niggas that prospered during those times back then, right now, niggas are suffering now. Niggas are suffering now spiritually. I'm, you know, a lot of it's a funny thing, man. The BossMack I never, ever sold crack. You know what I'm saying? I never sold cocaine or crystal or any of that. I never destroyed the community. I never did that. And a lot of niggas will say that, you know, maybe you was a coward for not doing that. Maybe you didn't have no heart to sell dope. You know what I'm saying? I did stuff, but I never did that. Hit the like button for this game. Mr. Cart from a nice neighborhood. I moved from a nice neighborhood and moved to a crack-infested one in 97. Now the homes here are M. Crack turned baddies into olive oil. Man. Chick be having like 8 kids and dudes still waiting their turn. Man. Niggas stuck in the sunken place. Man. Man. Hey, man. I don't know, man. Crack cocaine. We are living in the effects of crack. The effects from '84. How many years ago was that? That's almost 40 years. Is that almost 40? How many years ago is that? Yeah. 84, 94, 2004. 40 years ago. That shit is crazy. It always tripped me out imagining the niggas who got locked up in the 80s and came out after 2000 and seeing how much society changed. I remember when this used to be a ABC store ass niggas, or Newberry's ass niggas, or Thrifty's ass niggas. Niggas be like, what happened to Thrifties? What happened to Newberry's? Nigga, shit, bro. Crack cocaine, man. It's very crazy, man. I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of niggas is trying to repent from destroying the community back then. There's a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas trying to repent. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some niggas get some weird punishments, man. I done seen some niggas get some weird. I done seen some niggas get some weird punishments. You know what I'm saying? You know, but niggas, but you know, I be seeing the karma, right? I be seeing the karma. I be seeing the karmas. But I don't really be saying too much. I be seeing it though. I be like, ooh wee. I see something happen to a motherfucker. I be like, oh man. Ooh. That's because of that. That's because he did that back in the day. You don't get away with none of this shit out here, bro. God will come and get you. God will get your kids. God will, man. I done seen niggas look like they escaped, and God just punished the niggas' kids. Just punished the kids. I'm like, damn. God, man, listen. I done seen niggas look like they escaped, and then I just seen they kids get punished. Like, I'm like, man, that is hella weird. I know the type of sin that eat away at their soul, knowing you did that much destruction to your own people. Man. And it's funny, man. Niggas say like, niggas will be like, that's why I always emphasize, man, niggas will be like, BossMack, you say bitch too much. BossMack, you say bitch too much. You shitting on the black woman. Then I gotta be like, nah, I'm shitting on all. I refer to all women as bitches. I'll be saying that. I don't just be excluding. But then I come back and I say, I tell you this though. I never destroyed the community. You know what I never did? I never destroyed a community. I never did. Hit the like button for this game. I never destroyed the community. I never did. Hit the like button for this game. BossMack, could you date a woman in recovery? Sure. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Case by case scenario though, I gotta you know, I gotta observe a bitch and see if she, you know, cause I've seen women overcome bullshit. I have seen it. I have seen women that overcame. I've seen women that, you know, I've seen women overcome. I've seen women overcome. You can't bend the fabric of reality. It always unfolds no matter how much you try. Karma is a force to be reckoned with. Recovery from what? I'm assuming he's talking about from being on drugs. Corporate executives turned into subway beggars. I've seen this. Yeah. Well, I've seen bitches that recovered. I've seen bitches that was out there on crack. I've seen bitches that was out there on heroin. I've seen bitches that was out there on crystal. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got a lot of bitches recovering from Percocets. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, man, I need to observe any bitch I deal with. I'm observing. I'm observing. He said crack. I gotta observe a bitch, you know what I'm saying, and see how she doing, you know, how she carrying herself, you know what I'm saying? Is she, you know, did she reboot into being a responsible, gainful bitch in society? Because I have seen it. I have seen bitches that was, you know, I have seen bitches that was, you know, that was completely knocked off they square, and then I seen the bitch come back. I've seen it. I've seen the bitch come back. I've seen it. Now, I wasn't fucking with her, but I observed that to where I was like, this bitch really came back. This bitch is gainfully employed, citizen, paying rent, car note, progressing, go to church, do all this shit. Yeah, I done seen that. The only nigga who had enough respect and influence to curb the Mayan mentality got killed on March 31st, 2019. I lost respect for niggas after living through that. I feel you. Rest in peace to Nip. Rest in peace to Nip. Hey, man, listen, man. All I can say, man, is this shit out here is, I don't know, man. It's just dangerous as hell, man. It's just dangerous and tricky, man. I was just looking. It's a funny thing, man. I was just looking at the Malcolm X movie the other day, man. I was looking at Malcolm X, and I was thinking about Martin Luther King, and I was just like, man, it is, man. Can niggas be saved? Can niggas be saved? It is so tricky. It's so tricky out here, man. Can niggas be safe? Can niggas be safe? It's so tricky, bro. It's too tricky, man. It's too tricky. He said, we all need a reboot. Now, I'm going to say this. I ain't going to lie. You know, like I said, man, I seen some people come back, man. You could come back. I seen some people hit rock bottom and come back. Nip was the last hope for the youth from the streets. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. You know, the Nipsey Hussle situation, man. On God in Heaven, I was watching that closely, man. I was watching that closely. I was watching that closely. I remember when he was having all his problems with Big U and, you know, all the dramas. And then I'm watching him just blossom and bloom and, you know, the GQ magazine. I seen the GQ magazine spread with him and Lauren London. I'm like, this nigga got a Hollywood bitch now, man. These niggas gotta hate his guts, bro. I know these niggas want him dead. Man, look, bro, it was amazing to me that he was able to have that store there and for that store to be prospering, man. I was like, man, this shit is incredible, man. I can't believe it, man. And I'm knowing they a two-man team over there. I'm like, damn, these niggas is a two-man team doing this. This shit is incredible, man. Surrounded by wolves. I can't believe this, man. And when he got chipped, man, I was like, there it is right there. That's exactly what I expect. I expected that. When he got chipped, I expected that. And I was like, you know what? Yeah. There it is right there. The trickiness of this environment prevails. You know what I'm saying? The trickiness of this environment prevails. This shit is dangerous out here, bro. Niggas want you dead. It's hard to be shining in front of niggas. Nip thought he was bigger than the program. I will have Black Beach. I have to acknowledge that there were flaws. Niggas had flaws. You know what I'm saying? You know that paperwork conversation he had with Eric Holder is that's some dialogue. I would not have that type of dialogue, you know, with a nigga. I wouldn't have never told a nigga nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 211. I remember I was talking to 211 about this, and he was like, his take on it, because, you know, he got a store in the hood. You know, he got Level Up clothing. He got the Level Up store in right there in the Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? Really kind of like the same thing. But 211 is like, hey, I know how to talk to niggas. See, that's a very tricky thing. You got to know how to talk to niggas. You got to know how to talk to niggas. And it ain't about being scary or being a bitch. It's just you gotta know who you talking to. This nigga right here is a psychopath. You know what I'm saying? The rose that grows from the concrete will get trampled by pedestrian traffic. It is not removed and put in a vase. I hear you, man. I agree. He was bigger than the program, but he still signed up for the nonsense. You can't talk to a killer like that. Yeah, man. You know, I certainly wouldn't have. You know, and I hear stuff like that all the time. This person's telling, that person's telling, he's telling. We think he might be telling. And niggas be psychopaths. He's a psychopath though. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of guy you need to be touching your gun while you talk to him. You know what I'm saying? If you bump into this nigga late at night in the section, you need to be having your hand on your gun while you talk to him. And that's under regular circumstances. You ain't even telling them no shit about paperwork. That's like regular. You need to be like that. On GP, you ain't even having the paperwork conversation with him. Like, hey man, some paperwork going on around here on you, man. You need to get that cleared up. Nigga, like what? Last time I checked, he referenced a Nipsey, even referenced a song. Last time I checked, you didn't have more bodies than me. Wait a minute. Last time I checked, you did not have as many, but it always come down to that. You don't have as many bodies as me. I have been Satan out here. Who art thou talketh to me like that? Hit the like button. It takes a certain level of tactfulness and finesse to survive LA. That's why I respect the elder black men who's still here on a certain level. I know they done been through some shit, especially if they have money. Especially if they have money and are healthy. Man. Boy. Man. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Yeah, man, it take a lot of, you gotta, you know, man, it's like you gotta be a ninja out here, man. It's really like you gotta, man, this shit's so tricky, man. It's crazy, man. This shit is, man, listen. Chat. Oh, man. I remember when I was in Minnesota. When I went to Minnesota in September. And I told you, man, the dudes from the House of Hustle out there, man. Some Somalian cats, man. Some Somalian dudes out there. Some Somalian YNs. Got a streetwear spot in Minnesota. I think it's in Eagan, Minnesota. Some Somalian YNs got a dope streetwear spot. The House of Hustle, inspired by Nipsey Hussle. And them motherfuckers out there baffled, like, how does a motherfucker like Nipsey get chipped in his own neighborhood. They baffled. I'm like, because LA is super tricky. LA is super tricky. Your own homies will chip you. Your own homies. Your own homies will chip you. They will chip you. Hit the like button for this game. Philly is the same way. Pac was too important to frontline that. I remember I was debating with a nigga on my podcast about that. I remember I was debating with a nigga about Tupac frontline and that. I was like, man, you know, because I always ask niggas about, you know, what's good gangsterism and bad gangsterism, right? Because niggas be worshiping niggas. Niggas be worshiping niggas, right? And I always gotta ask niggas, you know, what is good gangsterism, and what is bad gangsterism, right? Good gangsterism is making chess moves, right, for survival, right? That's good gangsterism. Chess moves with an eye on survival. I was like, Tupac running up on a nigga in the casino was faulty gangsterism. And niggas got mad at me for saying that. Nigga, oh, nigga, what the fuck, nigga, oh, nigga. Niggas getting heated. I'm like, how is the goose here's the goose that's laying the golden eggs. None of these other geese can lay golden eggs. The goose that's laying golden eggs is in the front, pressing. Come on, man. Hit the like button for this guy. BossMack, you put down the kush? Yes, I did. The same with Von, who frontline and got chipped. Exactly. And niggas got mad at me about that too. I said, well, is Von a good gangster? Is King Von a good gangster? I had to ask niggas that. Is King Von a good gangster? You look up to King Von, right? I asked the nigga, he's Superman to you, right? Was that good gangsterism? To take off on a nigga on foreign soil? Was that good gangsterism? I think I asked Munchie B that. Was that good gangsterism? You gotta, you know, where you mad at? I'm like, man, listen, man. You on foreign soil. You in a state, this ain't even your state. You gonna take off on a nigga? These niggas had crushes on Pac. Of course. Of course. You gotta know when to press and when to chill. Exactly, bro. These niggas, man. But, you know, hey, man. Hit the like button for this game. I just be talking, man. I don't even be knowing what I be saying, man. I just be talking, man. I'm not tough, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a tough guy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to, you know, I just be making observations, man. You know what I'm saying? I just be making observations like, you know. I just be making observations. Von died like a fool, yeah. I think 50 in game. I think about 50 in game and Hot 97. 50 was the winner. And 50 was the winner. And 50 won that. And 50 still winning. Pac was 25 for 3 months. Y'all niggas would have did the same dumb shit. Not me though. Not me. 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 Not me, bro. Because I know this. See, I don't know how niggas be processing shit. I don't know how niggas process shit. Right? You know. I'm from the soil, so I'm being presented with the information. You know what I'm saying? As it's unfolding, right? When I heard I was presented with the information. My homie got chipped by Puffy now. My homie got chipped. Big Jake was my homie in real life. One of my best friends. Chipped by Puffy now. We want revenge. We want to do something to them. I'm not even tough. People that's not even tough wanted to do something to them. Then we hear, oh, Puffy them fucking with the South now. With these particular niggas. And these niggas do this, and that. This is the reputation of these niggas. So with that knowledge, a nigga is like, okay, these are serious gang members. We understand this. Okay. So you're moving accordingly. Niggas, it's killers that love Jake. That when Diddy and them came out here and did a show at Anaheim Pond and had the whole South with them on stage, it's killers that love Jake that couldn't get at Diddy and them because of that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, man, good gangsterism and bad. I'm not a gangster, though. But, I be in the soil and I be observing gangsters and I be like, okay, how do you navigate this? What's the correct move right here? You know what I'm saying? If I was Pac at that time, I wouldn't have had done that. Even if, just because I saw Mike Tyson beat the shit out of somebody, I wouldn't have been like, you know what? Let's go beat this guy up in the casino. I would have been like, that's the guy who tried to take the jewelry. Who is that guy? That's the Baby Lane guy. I would have pulled up his file and been like, okay, what's his file say? Oh, he's a career. He's one of the top killers from they set. He's a psychopath. Okay, let's move carefully with him. We're going to have to do it different. We're going to get him differently. We're going to have to do it different. Let's not do it. We're going to have to be sneaky. So we can win. So we can win. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's how I be thinking. Hit the like button. Pac played the Bishop role. I mean, you know. And here's another thing. Here's another thing I would like to say as well. If Jake had been alive for when Tupac came to the row, then I don't think Tupac would have been. I don't think he would have been from the mob. I don't think he would have been from the mob. I don't think Jake would have had let him bang the mob. Jake wouldn't have had let him do that. Jake would have been right there going, no, you can't do that. You can't start banging at age 25. You can't do it. At 24, you can't do that. You're not from here. You are a goose that lays golden eggs. You need to keep laying the golden eggs. You don't need to be out here with the, you know, because no one else can lay the golden eggs. I mean, let's be real here, everybody. Let's be real. No one else can lay the golden eggs. So you cannot participate in the shenanigans, man. We got other people for the shenanigans. We got some crash test dummies for the shenanigans. I mean, I'm just saying, hit the like button. I get it. I ain't saying it was a wise move. My point is niggas made a fatal error that ain't uncommon for a lot of 25-year-olds who think after the fact. Facts. But I'm just saying, you know, I was the same age around that time. You know, I might have been like a year older or something. But coming from the soil, I mean, I don't know, man. I just understood niggas more. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not tough. I am not tough. I just understand niggas more, I think. Like, I'm gonna proceed different on shit. I know niggas be Superman. You know, I feel like a lot of niggas out there, you know, crashing out mindlessly works I ain't gonna lie, crashing out mindlessly works about 80% of the time. 80% of the time. Crash out mindlessly. You know what I'm saying? And then if you win, if you crash out mindlessly and you win, you get a lot of stripes for that. You know what I'm saying? We crash out mindlessly and win, you get a lot of stripes for that. Nigga be like, woo, he knocked him out. They stomped him out. Man, niggas is tough. But that 20%, hey man, you get the King Von and you get the Tupac. You know, that 20%, you get the King Von and the Tupac. You know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I mean? Hey, niggas be waiting for you. When you on offense, when you go on offense, I done seen a lot of niggas. When niggas went on offense, I done seen a lot of niggas take fatal L's when they was on offense. When they was on offense, when you on, man, offense is a motherfucker, bro. You need to be having a good D. You need to have that good D. Niggas be on offense. Niggas be getting chipped, bro. Hit the like button. They said Pac didn't have babies because he saw that he was going. I don't know too much about that. She hate me. He might have had a death wish though. I don't know. Hey man, niggas be wanting them stars and bars, man. Niggas be wanting them stars and bars. Oh shit, I've been on here 2.5 hours. Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. Let me do a reader, listener, email and get the fuck out of here, man. I've been on here ranting. On here ranting all this time, man. Oh my God. Ranting. BossMack ranting. Pac spoke his death into existence. Yeah, man. Yeah, he sure did. Amazing. 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 All right. Reader, listener, emailing this motherfucker, man. Reader, listener, email. Wow. 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 Hey, man. You know, out here, man, I'm going to say this, man. I always have a feeling of, I be feeling really, I be out here feeling temporary like a motherfucker, man. I be feeling temporary like a motherfucker. Everything is transient. I be feeling like the clock is ticking on a nigga. I gotta run around the bases as many times as I can before the clock stop, bro. This shit is super. It seems like it's not temporary, but this shit is super temporary. Rest in peace to my nigga Reaper Mook. Rest in peace to my nigga Reaper Mook. Rest in peace to that nigga. This shit is super temporary, man. This shit is super temporary, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You'll be out of here with a quickness, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, can't take this environment for granted out here, man. You just can't take it for granted, man. You just can't take it for granted. You can't take it for granted. You can't. You already you gonna die. But you just can't take the environment for granted, because you will die quicker. You'll be up out of here quicker. You'll be up out of here quicker. The feeling amplified because we're in the last day. Get to it while you can. Jesus knew about his death too, but he still lives after, and so does Pop. Yeah. And that's really all we can do is work. All we can do, well, from my perspective, this is the way I see it, is all I can do is work in such a way the effects that the work I was able to accomplish while I was alive will echo through time and space long after I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? That's really all you could do. Really all you can do is try to work in such a way that the fact that you was here, it just echoes through time and space and is of benefit to the collective. It benefits the collective after you gone. You know what I'm saying? Because you leaving up on this motherfucker. Most people leave up out of this motherfucker and that's it. It's forgotten. You know, everything forgotten. So that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. Hoping that the works, the things I do echo through time and space and is of benefit to the collective. You know, that's all we got. Shout out to Vicasso, my nigga Vicasso. All right. Leave on E. A lot of people leave with their tank half full. That's a hell of a way to put it, man. Leave with your tank full. I mean, on E. Leave on E. Leave on E. Here we go.
A lot of shit y'all be trying to pull don't work because the bitch don't like you. Let me tell you something. When a female likes a man, it don't matter what the fuck is going on. Everything goes. Take it from me. I'm a woman. Everything fucking goes when we like a nigga. It's when a bitch don't like you that she starts finding shit to complain about. I'm telling you. You can't go to the crib. You can't spend the night. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. I told you, females is weird. We break the rules for who the fuck we want to break the rules for. Don't let that shit go over your head. Same thing for us women. Once you start feeling confused, gentlemen, keep it going. Keep it pushing. Because there's nothing else to figure out, buddy. Yeah, it's cold as hell. But I just want to get this message across. A lot of y'all men fail to realize that a lot of shit y'all be trying to pull don't work because the bitch don't like you. Let me tell you something. When a female likes a man, it don't matter what the fuck is going on. Everything goes. Take it from me. I'm a woman. Everything fucking goes when we like a nigga. It's when a bitch don't like you that she starts finding shit to complain about. I'm telling you. You can't go to the crib. You can't spend the night. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. I told you, females is weird. We break the rules for who the fuck we want to break the rules for. Don't let that shit go over your head.
Hit the like button for this game. All right, man. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. Nigga. You want to be ready. And I still didn't get to all the little topics that I had. I had a whole lot of topics. Like, I had a whole lot of topics, man. I only got to a couple topics. But anyway, a nigga from Memphis, Tennessee, writes to BossMack, and he says, BossMack, I'm a 31-year-old nigga out here getting to the chili as a barber. And I have my own shop. I have one bitch on the team right now, a 27-year-old bad bitch middle school art teacher. She's been on the team for 8 months. Now here's my issue with this bitch. This is a bitch after I met this bitch after I cut her nephew's hair. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a former street nigga. I did a little 5 years in the feds, but now I'm a tax-paying citizen. I'm also trying to cut back on hood bitches. It's real treacherous out here. The back door is a real thing. My art teacher bitch is a big change for me. I'm not really used to dealing with intellectual bitches. I'm fortunate that I became well read when I got locked up and continued the habit of reading after I got out. Now, even though I'm happy to have an intellectual bitch on the team, now I'm wondering if I need to dismiss a bitch. This is what has occurred. About 3 weeks ago, my bitch decided to let me know that she loved me. I was like, cool, I love you back. Then about a week or so after a bitch told me that, a bitch told me I was boring, passive, and not aggressive enough. And I was like, okay, why is that? Then a bitch said I don't come up with enough exciting things for us to do. A bitch also said I didn't tell her I loved her first. Now, as far as shit for us to do, we have done plenty of fine dining. We have been to Grizzlies games. We went to see NBA YoungBoy in Nashville, and we popped out to Vegas for a few days and stayed at the Cosmopolitan. I also paid for all of these activities. Now, the NBA YoungBoy concert was her idea, and the Vegas trip as well. But I ain't know that I was supposed to be the event planner like that for every damn thing. The hood bitches I fuck with never said no shit like that. So now I'm wondering, should I be cool on this bitch? I remember hearing you say, don't put highly intelligent bitches over regular bitches on GP. It comes down to if a bitch is a good person or not. BossMack, do you think I'm overreacting to some shit? Hit the like button for this guy. All right. Here's what I think, man. You know, whenever you get with a bitch, this is in my opinion. Whenever you get with a bitch, I guess it's like a honeymoon phase where everything is good and it's going along good. You know what I'm saying? You happy, you like a bitch, you're hanging out, you're enjoying a bitch, everything is good, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, eventually you gotta have some bumps in the road to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And even though, you know, you pay for everything and you do everything, you know, it's gonna be some conflict. So the conflict has come. A bitch feel like, you know, she might feel like she love you more than you love her type shit. So she want to find out by stirring up the pot. She probably done politic with some of her homegirls and let it be known that she said she loved you. She told you she loved you before you said it to her. There's bitches out there that think that's a weakness. You know what I'm saying? You know, you might actually be doing good. You might actually be doing good. See, another thing too, man, other bitches watching this. I don't know what her homegirls is like, but other bitches watching what's going on, right? And, you know, it may be competition within the clique where another bitch's nigga is event planning away, and you know they get to comparing and contrasting, and the bitch feel like, you know, it's lacking. Either way, it's like you gotta see. I feel like, you know, you look at yourself and you say, you know what? I feel like I was doing good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in the right. I paid for all the shit. I feel like we have fun. You know what I'm saying? And this might be a moment for you to be like, you know what? If you's a disappointed bitch, you free to go. You know what I'm saying? If you disappointed in my performance, you free to go. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't, you know, in the past, you know, I've dealt with hood bitches and, you know, these demands haven't been, you know, I ain't the event planner motherfucker. I come up with shit to do You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a lot of times bitches find shit for us to do, and I pay for it. Now, if you need me to be a high-level event planner and pay for the shit, or you disappointed, you feel like I ain't putting in the effort, or, you know, I ain't telling you I love you every day off the back or whatever the fuck is good. Hey, if you feel like I'm lacking, I get it. You know, my bad. I could bow out gracefully. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, you disappointed in my performance, hey man, you know what? I feel like I was doing good, so I'm not gonna break my neck and jump out of character. You feel me? Like, you know. And also, you know, like I was discussing a few episodes ago, I was discussing how a lot of times bitches with college degrees, you know, will flex over a nigga that don't have one. You know what I'm saying? And even though you probably got more money than a bitch feel like she intellectual superior because of the degree. So, you know, a bitch try to flex different kind of ways, like, oh, you ain't sophisticated enough, you ain't coming up with the event, you know what I'm saying, you ain't planning our dates, you ain't putting shit together. It's a lot of bitches out there that feel like niggas need to be event planners. You know what I'm saying? You know, I myself, I come up with a lot of shit to do with bitches, but a lot of times I let a bitch come up with shit, you know. I want to do this, I want to do that. And, you know, I facilitate the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you ain't got to be the all-star event planner out here. And once again, that's why I played that video before I went into this. If a bitch really like you, now, you hear words like love and shit, right? A bitch will tell you she love you, but do she love you? You hear words and shit. A bitch will say, I love you. But do she love you? The love is in the actions. You know what I'm talking about? A bitch might try to enslave you with words, but really it's in the actions. You know what I'm saying? And if a bitch is disappointed with your performance, you know, and sometimes, and here's another thing, a bitch might not even believe that you got the heart to say some shit to her like that. Like, you know what? If you disappointed in me, then, you know, I could fall back. And you know what I'm saying? See, that's a, you know, sometimes you just got to have a moment of truth. It got to be a moment. It's a moment of truth time. Like, you know, bitch, I feel like I did good. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to, you know, I feel like I did good. We had an eventful 8 months. Bitch, you're not going to make me feel bad about the activity. Bitch, we did a lot. If you feel like more needs to be done, then, man, I mean, you know, I feel you, bitch. It's greater niggas out there. You feel me? Like, you know. And then a bitch might realize she went too far. Then that's when bitches realize they went too far. Wait a minute. I mean, you're taking it too serious. Nah, bitch, I'm not taking it too serious. You said you was disappointed. You said you was disappointed in the performance. I don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying, bitch? You know, if you want to, you know, hey, man. I don't throw the word love around like that. I don't just, I got to really feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you brought it up to me, I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I do love you, bitch. But I wasn't inspired to just say that shit all fast and shit. That's serious words to me, bitch. Serious words. If you mad, I get it. If you disappointed, we could be done. We could be done. A lot of bitches don't think you got it in you to say shit like that. It's shocking. What? Wait a minute, you taking it too far? No, bitch, I'm not taking it too far. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Anyway, yeah, man. I would consider it. I would consider dismissing a bitch. Yeah, I would consider it. I'd be like, damn, we might be done. Damn. We might be done. I always think like that too, man. I'm always in a state of and that might not be the healthiest thing to do, but I can't help it, man. I'm always in a state of I be enjoying a bitch. Like I said, I be basking in a bitch's presence. I be enjoying a bitch. I be enjoying a bitch, right? I like this bitch. I be enjoying a bitch. But then I always am mindful and prepared for disrespectful statements that in the midst of enjoying a bitch, in the midst of it, a nigga be like, man, this a cool bitch. I'm having fun. She smell good. Bitch, give me a hug. I'm enjoying a bitch. And then all of a sudden, she just say some disrespectful shit right quick. And then I got to go from 0 to 60. What? We could be done. It could be done. It could be done. We done. Based off of what you just said. What is it? What? You don't know, man. It's crazy out here, man. And I can see a bitch. I can see a bitch with a college degree that look at a nigga, look down upon a nigga that's a barber. I can see that. Like, he lucky to have me. When all the people with degrees get together and they be, you know what I'm saying, and then you know, like, I'm a barber. And I'm a convicted felon. You know what I'm saying? And a bitch be feeling like she elite, but she ain't got more money than you, though. She don't have no... You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Oh, shit. And then you know what? Another thing too, man. Like I said, bitches be listening to their homegirls. Like bitches be reference anxiety, right? Bitches be reference anxiety, right? Cause see, you always have to evaluate her friends. Like you gotta get the information on her friend group, right? And the niggas that they fucking with, right? So when y'all pop out and do shit, a competition is brewing amongst the homegirls. You know what I'm saying? When y'all go to Grizzly games or y'all go fine dining, the homegirls is doing shit too. You know what I'm saying? You know, they doing shit too. So then it's reference anxiety. We went over here, we did that. Then a bitch get to be, you know what I'm saying? The bitch get mad and then, you know, take it out on you. Her homegirl, you know, she feel like her homegirls one-upped her. You know. Maybe they went to a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? You know. Maybe they went out the country. They went to Jamaica. Turks and Caicos. You know. Cabo, wherever. Y'all only went to Vegas. You know, you got to be listening for that shit. Reference anxiety is what they call it. You know what I'm talking about? Now, when a bitch presents you with disappointment and you know you did a lot of shit, right? You know, you present a bitch, well, I guess we could be done. We could wrap it up. We could wrap this shit. I get it. You disappointed. We could wrap this shit up. That'll shock her. If a bitch is really fucking with you, that'll shock her back into reality of like, this nigga willing to stop fucking with me. Cause that what really wasn't on the table. She didn't think you was gonna go there. She thought she was lighting fire under your ass and you was gonna start hopping around. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be an event planner. You know what I'm saying? But if you say, well, bitch, we could be done. That's gonna switch a bitch into a different dimension of, wait a minute. Shit ain't that bad. And then, you know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. A lot of bitches don't think you could go from zero. I call it 0 to 60. A lot of bitches don't think you could go. You know, she just was fucking the shit out of you last night and sucking your dick, and today she said some bullshit, and you just go, hey, well, I guess we could be done. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to do that when you out here with one bitch. It's hard to do that. To go to 0 bitches. But behind disrespect, I'll be willing to do it. It be demo time. Bitches say certain stupid shit, it be demo time. I'll be like, oh, it's demo time. It's demo time. All right, how long I been on here, man? I'm talking and ranting and shit. Let me see. Oh, almost 3 hours. Another reader listener email. Yeah, I would consider dismissing the bitch. Let's do another one. You want to be ready? Yeah. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 33-year-old nigga out here getting to the chili as an attorney and a state attorney. I have one bitch on the team right now, a 28-year-old former administrative assistant that's now trying to get her chili as a content creator. She's been on the team a year and a half. She lives with me. Here's the situation. BossMack, I'm going to keep it tall. I am doing pretty good. I'm getting over 6 figures yearly. My bitch has some moderate motion in the content creation game. Here's the scenario. When we first got together, she was gainfully employed. After 6 months, I allowed my bitch to move in with me. Then 3 months after that, she lost her job. I'm doing well, like I said, so my bitch asked if I would hold her down while she tried to become a content creator. So I allowed the bitch to see if she can make it doing content creation. She is getting some chili, but not enough to be paying rent. I have office space, so she has been trying to get it popping. I gave the bitch 6 months to see if she could make something happen, and then she exceeded that. She then asked for an additional 6 months to see if she could get some motion before she clocks back in to a job. She seems like she has potential for greatness, but I see a lot of other bitches going harder than her. I told the bitch the content game seems easy, but it's really hard. I just feel like a bitch could do more. BossMack, do you think I'm a sucker for sponsoring a bitch like this? I know it's a gamble. Hit the like button for this gang. She running her play. Okay, here's how I answer that. Here's how I answer that. Here's how I answer that. Let's reverse that. What if you as a nigga moved in with a bitch and then you got fired, and then you told a bitch to hold us down while you tried to make something happen as a content creator, and you wasn't generating rent money? Would a bitch let you do that? And if she did, would you still have the respect and admirations? You know what I'm saying? You know. I think it's not. You know what I'm saying? I think it's not. And if and then if you did blossom and bloom under those conditions, a bitch would feel like you owed her a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, here's my thing. If a bitch, the way, I mean, bottom line, man, a bitch should be able to work and do the content creation while she working. And then if the content creation start popping, then she could, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me do a visual. A bitch can work and do content creation, right? And she get chilly from both, right? But if she's really on the grind and doing it good, then the chili from the content creation, work. If she really doing content creation good, the chili from the content creation would just overwhelm and make it so she don't have to work no more. To where she just look up and be like, you know what? I don't even have to work the job no more because I got plenty of chili from content creation. And that should be how that goes. I would not rest haven for a bitch. I would not be a rest haven for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I could not be a rest haven for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because, I would, You know what I'm saying? If she know what she doing, you know what I'm saying? And then you looking up and you feeling like a bitch could do more. You looking at it, you going, bitch, you could do more. If you observing that, you observing that a bitch could do more, bitch, you could do more. Then it's a problem. It's a problem. Bitch, you could do more. Bitch, you could do more. But anyway. God bless everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me see how long I've been on here. 3 hours. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the BossMack podcast, man. I come on here and try to do the very best I can. You know, he said, House Pussy Cloud's judgment. You fucked up. She leeching off of you. Ask yourself if the bitch would go for what you trying to present. You know she wouldn't. No bitches wouldn't, bro. That's a slogan. Bitch, you could do more. Bitch, you could do more. Bitch, you could do more. Shout out to the chat. Fact, that's a new shirt. Hit the like button on the way out. Shout out apostrophe. Hey, man, did you go see Buddy last night? Did you go do the Buddy? I was going to pop out for Buddy last night, man, but I was burnt the fuck out, man. I was still trying to recover from going to see Wyclef and shit. Michael, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Dr. Herman Dodson, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. 100. Yeah, man. Yeah, rest in peace, John Forte. I think the next time I'm going to Blue Note, I'm going to go see Jizza. I'm going to go see the Jizza. I ain't do it. I was too tired. I'm glad I didn't get no tickets. I'm glad I didn't do it, man, because I was strictly going to so I could see you up in there, man. I'm glad I didn't do that shit. Oh shit. Hit the like button for this game. I'm out, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button on the way out. God bless y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. 100. Wyclef, bring them out, BossMack. Yeah, it was bitches. Listen. It was bitches. Wyclef had bitches in there. The bitches was fucking with Wyclef, bro. The bitches was yelling. Yeah, you know, Wyclef had the bitches. Wyclef had the bitches, man. Yeah, the Fugees is done, man. You know, Lauren. I don't think Lauren can perform as good as Wyclef. I don't think she can. When I see Lauryn Hill perform, she be too weird. It's too weird. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm out, y'all. I'm out. But Wyclef brought the bitches out. Bitches was yelling. When it was quiet in there, bitches was like, I love you, Wyclef. I love you. I ain't never heard that shit before. Yeah, it's over for the Fuji. I ran into some bitches on Sunday who went to see Wyclef from Chicago, and it was some bad bitches in there. It was bad bitches in there, man. I think the mayor was in there, man. Wyclef had the mayor in there. They was bad bitches in there. When he was doing that Maria, that song he got with what's that I forgot that bitch. It's a bitch. But anyway, man, yeah, bitches were fucking with Wyclef, man. I'm out, man. I'm out.